Imagine waking up to the sound of the waves, opening your balcony, looking out into the ocean while you start off your work. Or winding up your work and walking down the street to the world's best Christmas markets. And if it gets too cold or too warm for your liking, being able to move to any other country where the weather is more to your liking. Imagine not being tied down to a place, while still being able to work and do your job. And that, my friends, is what a digital nomad life is like. And post-COVID, this idea grew so big and gained so much popularity that a bunch of countries across the world started issuing digital nomad visas just so that people could work from pretty much any country they wanted to while still doing their jobs and exploring those countries. Today, there are approximately 49 countries across the world from where you can live and work without needing a job in that specific country to get you a visa. For a lot of people, this is the dream, and it might be for you as well. But if you're not sure where to begin from, don't worry, that's exactly what today's video is for, so keep watching. Alright, let's start off with who a digital nomad is. A digital nomad is a remote worker who travels and works in different countries. Digital nomads often work in coffee shops, public libraries, or even from the comfort of their homes using their devices such as smartphones and laptops, often from countries which are not their main countries of residence. The concept became extremely popular during and post-COVID as it allowed workers to work from wherever they wanted to, while experiencing and exploring different countries outside work hours. The loose definition of a digital nomad visa is that it is a special type of visa that allows foreigners to legally stay in and live in a country, especially while doing remote work. The exact definition changes from country to country, so let's dive a little deeper to understand the requirements for individual countries. The first country on the list is Croatia. Croatia officially offers temporary residence to digital nomads since 2021. In the case of Croatia, the digital nomad visa is not a visa but a residence permit. If you wish to stay and live in Croatia beyond the term of your short-term stay visa, you must apply for a residence permit. And this is applicable in the case where you are not a resident of an EU or an EEA country. According to the MUP website, people can apply for the digital nomad permit for a period up to 1 year, but it is not possible to extend it. A new application for regulating the stay of digital nomads can be submitted 6 months after the expiry of the previously granted temporary stay. Close family members of a digital nomad who has been granted temporary stay in the Republic of Croatia may also join them. Now, the law clearly states that you cannot work for any company registered in Croatia, and the minimum wages you must earn are 17,822 kuna per month, or approximately $2,435, or provide proof that you have a minimum of 213,870 kunas, or approximately $29,000 already available in your account. The next country you can consider is Portugal. The new visa, officially called the residence visa for the exercise of professional activity, provided remotely working outside the nation territory, is designed for working professionals. It is an alternate to the existing D7 visa, a popular residency permit mostly aimed at retirees and passive income earners. It also requires you to come from a country that is not a part of the EU or EAA. This visa would also require you to be self-employed or employed by a company based outside Portugal. To be eligible for this visa, you would have to earn 2,820 euros per month, or approximately $2,936. As a part of this visa, you will be allowed to temporarily stay for 1 year within Portugal, but if you'd like to stay longer, you can definitely consider a D7 visa if you have passive income sources. But if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, now is an absolutely great time to do it. Hit the subscribe button now and click on the bell icon for notifications. Number 3 on this list is Germany. Germany does not have a digital nomad visa. However, you can apply for a freelancer visa with which you can work remotely for German clients. The visa has a validity period of anywhere between 6 months and 3 years. But most often, the visa is valid for 1 year, after which freelancers can reapply if they wish. There are 2 types of freelancer visas. The first visa is for freelance employment. You can receive this type of visa if you have an occupation that will have a positive impact on German culture and the economy, such as a writer, an artist, a self-employed doctor, an engineer, a language teacher, an interpreter, an auditor, or an architect. There is also the visa for self-employment. You can receive this type of visa if you are a company founder, a sole proprietor, a managing director, or a legal representative of a partnership or a corporation. This type of visa has risen in popularity in recent years, although the road to getting one is often long and frustrating because of German bureaucracy. Another requirement of this visa is that you must prove that you have enough money to live comfortably in Berlin. And you must prove that there are clients that are interested in working with you. Your prospective clients must write letters of intent, proving that they plan to hire you. Number 4 on the list is Norway. Norway's response to the digital nomad visa is its own independent contractor visa. It allows non-EU or EEA foreigners to work and live in Norway for up to 2 years. Unlike in the case of Croatia, this visa is different from typical digital nomad visas because the applicant is required to have at least one Norwegian client. While applying for this visa, you would also have to prove that you have a minimum gross income of 35,000 euros or approximately $37,000. The validity of an independent contractor visa in Norway can be of 2 years. While Norway is one of the most beautiful countries in the world, something to bear in mind is also that it happens to be one of the most expensive places in the world to live in. And at number 5, we have Malta. The gorgeous island of Malta has a digital nomad visa called the NOMAD Residency Permit. The NOMAD Residence Permit enables holders to retain their current employment based in another country while legally residing in Malta. The permit is open to individuals who can work remotely and independent of location using telecommunication technologies. The program is targeted at non-EU remote workers and has a length of 1 year, which can be renewed. Malta became a hub for gaming companies a couple of years ago. Since then, it has become a multicultural, cosmopolitan country hosting an ever-growing nomad family. English is the official language and the language used to do business in Malta. Now, if you do know you want to live in a different country, but if you aren't really sure if the digital nomad visa is for you, and you need a different criteria for how to evaluate which country is ideal for you, one good way to consider it is depending on how much each country pays and what the average pay is for that country. Now, if you'd like to know what the highest paying countries in the world are, all you need to do is click this video.